everyone, it's Theoni with Thrifty Divas. This is gonna start the beginning of our vacation vlog. So I'm on my way to the bank right now to have them put a note in my account that I'm leaving the country so that they don't inadvertently put a fraud suspicion block on it. I always do that when I leave the country, but this time it's even more important because the hotel is not accepting cash of any sort because of you know why, the situation. So I'm going to make sure to do that, and then I'm going to head to the post office, see if there's any packages for me to pick up, so I can try to film one last blessings by mail to have posted for you guys while I'm gone. I'm gone. Oh no, I was gonna say I'm gone while you're watching this, but no, I'm back by the time you're watching this. But I am posting videos the whole time for you while I'm gone, so you won't even notice I'm gone. But this is gonna be the start of whatever I attempt to vlog of our journey. There's one other thing that I definitely wanted to mention. So just now, right before I left the house, I checked us in online for our flight. And I guess this is what happens when you don't pay the extra level ups on everything, you know, that you try to get away with not doing. So I just checked us in before I left the house, and we're not sitting together. We're not seated together. Because you're not able to pick your own seats unless you pay extra. And I didn't do that. And it's never been a problem for me before, but this time it bit me in the butt. So currently we're sitting 4 rows apart. Not exactly how I envisioned our trip there or anything, but there was like a little note on the webpage that says you can try to get it changed at the airport if there's anything available. So I don't know, we'll see, but that's it's pretty disappointing to say the least. So we leave tomorrow morning, if I haven't said that, and this is the beginning of our travel vlog. And I have a bunch of stuff to wrap up, you know, loose ends, little last minute things today. I want to dye my hair before I leave, and just, you know, little things like that. I already did my toes and my feet and stuff, but yeah, so that's it. And then I only have a few minutes now because it is the last day of little man's first week of farm camp. So they're putting on a little 30-minute talent show of their artwork and all the songs they learned this week. So I gotta run up there for that. And yeah, so this is the beginning. If our seats luck out and get changed, you'll know when I do. So that is all. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Who knows what we'll be talking about, but I'll see you soon. All right, bye. Wait, you ready?
passengers until the captain has parked the plane completely at the gate and has turned off the passenger seatbelt sign off and the camera lights will come to bright.
Okay. Okay, have a nice day. All right. Good.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I fell in the hole.
No. You alright? Terrible. Be careful. God, it's horrible.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Big hole. Thank you. Sure?
Yeah. In case you're wondering what the heck you just witnessed, we got out of the taxi and I went to walk to the supermarket, and the grass looked totally even, and my leg went right through it. It looked like even grass, and I fell into a complete hollow spot. And to try to save my ankle, I flew to the right and landed on my wrist as well to try to not snap my ankle in half. So now I just tell everybody I'm fine. I hold on to the cart and I hobble through the supermarket. Keep in mind, we've literally been in the Dominican Republic for about 2 hours. So I tried to film a little bit in the supermarket. I didn't get very far, but I put in a little footage. Just bear with me. So this is actually cool. I love seeing different flavors of yogurts. This is kiwi, chia, and apple, like on the bottom. Yoplait Greek. It's pretty cool. And then passion fruit. And this coffee, like yogurt smoothie. That's awesome too. And then I found it very interesting. We asked people where the milk was because we couldn't find it. And they actually had no refrigerated milk. So this is the milk section. It was just in the aisle. There was no refrigerated milk, which I've never paid attention to in the past. But here's the milk aisle. And I just had to show you guys the biggest avocado I've ever seen in my life. So here's that. Now I'm going to come back and show you some of the things that I bought. So we picked up some popcorn, butter popcorn to snack on. Got some chips in original and sour cream and onion. We picked up some Equal because the hotel only has Splenda. So we got that for our coffee. Got a couple bottles of Diet Pepsi. A lot of water, a lot of gallons of water. These ended up being $4 each or more. I didn't even pay attention, but we got 3 of those. Then I picked up some fun things. These sparkling torches for cakes that I can never find in the US for some reason, or at least in New York. And then I got some drink mixes. This one is Guanabana Soursop. If you ever paid attention to what I say, I love soursop. And then I found Tang Lime, so I had to get that too. Picked this up for my son just to bring it back for him. It's just little sticks to dip in stuff. Got this for my parents, 4 different jams. There's passion fruit, strawberry, mango, and guava from DR. So, and then a whole bunch of Dominican coffee. Can't come back without that. And I got like 3 different brands of coffee here. I'm going to split that with my parents as well. And then for my parents, I also bought this honey, which happens to be award-winning for 2021. And spoiler alert, I was actually not that okay. So that first night, we just decided to order some room service since I didn't feel like hobbling down to any restaurants or anything like that. So we were starving and tired, so we pretty much ordered everything on the menu. So here we have some chicken quesadillas, homemade fettuccine with pesto, a small garden salad, cassava croquettes, grilled vegetables, and potato wedges. Waking up the next morning, I realized that there's no way I'm going to be able to get through vacation without a little help, so we visit the medical center at the hotel, where a very sweet nurse takes care of my ankle. And there's no way I'm going to let this ruin my vacation, so I can take this off and rewrap it at any time. So I will be at the beach, I will be at the pool, I will not let it stop me. We're going to go down to the pool today, so I'm going to make some sandwiches with cold cuts and bread that I got that I didn't show you guys, and aluminum foil, and some salt, and some mayo that I bought, and we also got like small bottles of Diet Pepsi to put in the cooler and bring down.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing in Greece.
Cuando admites que te equivocas. Es porque eres auténtico. 809-959-9021. Síguenos en Facebook e Instagram. Grupo de Medios EB.
Respeta al pie de la letra las medidas de bioseguridad.
So we take a taxi ride into Punta Cana Village, $20 taxi ride anywhere. So we're going to the toy store that we went to last time we were here to get little man some goodies. And I also want to go to the supermarket that we went to last time we were here, which happens to not be the same supermarket that I fell into the hole at. So after the toy store, that's the plan, to walk on to the supermarket we went to last time. So here are all the toys we picked up for little man. Found a whole bunch of cool stuff that he's going to love. And now, this is our beautiful journey onward to the supermarket from last time that I just wanted to pick up some more gifts from. So we arrive at the spot where the supermarket used to be. I should have filmed this. And it's an empty building. So we look on our phones, and it appears that the supermarket that I fell in the hole in is right over a mile. And I'm not going to pay $20 for a taxi ride to go to that supermarket. So we decide, like a bunch of crazy people, to walk it on the highway in no shade with no sunscreen. And then take a $20 taxi ride back from there. So on our way back, I decided to film you some of the actual highway that we walked a mile in. There's Brett drinking a Powerade. Yeah, you better drink that. I drank mine. It was insane. We kind of both got burnt, and we realized that we still got it. We're still pretty physically fit. So yeah, we took this. I know 97 isn't a lot for some people, and 70% isn't that humid, but damn, that was hot. When we get back to the resort, the very first thing we do is change and head to the beach. And it was really cool because you see that sandbar, and there's Brett above my finger. Brett went right out and stood on the sandbar because you got to take advantage of that. That was amazingly cool. All right, so we board our flight to New York. We get back. Everything was great. Watch some fun movies and all that. It's never as fun when you're going back home. So, all right, we're back home. Then, customs was super quick. Everything seemed great. Almost too good to be true, huh? So then, waiting for our luggage, the belt starts and then it stops after about 30 seconds. We waited over an hour. Come to find out, half the airport lost power, so all of our luggage was stuck up there. This man went and tried to bring some of it down, and then they had to bring it to a whole nother belt and all that. But anyway, we're finally home and we got our luggage. Now just stay tuned for a brief message from me. So, hey everyone, I'm back, as you know by now. So I'm back home, back to life, back to reality, back to my neighbor building something. So if you hear banging, that's what that is. But we're back. So I hope you enjoyed my attempt at a travel blog. I never claimed to be good at it. However, I do enjoy it very much. But I do also find it to be some of the most amongst the most difficult type of video to make. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. So I tried the best, but you know, once you're like there and you're traveling and you know, whatever, you get caught up, you can't document as much as you would have liked to, and things like that. But we're back. And that's basically it. And now I have T-minus 4 days from today, I believe, before I have to head off to go handle the estate sale upstate. So possibly I might vlog that too. And at least that way you guys can keep me company for portions of the ride that I'll be taking by myself up there and things like that. But maybe I'll try to vlog that if that's anything that you guys would be interested in possibly seeing. I mean, I'll try. I don't know how good it'll be, but I'll try. So, and I also just wanted to add a little bit more to this than I originally intended to, but I did see some comments regarding information on booking and the trip and things like that. So I'm just gonna kind of give you the quick rundown, the Cliff Notes version of the trip and booking and how it was done. I'll tell you how much it cost. I'll tell you everything. So let me just get into that real quick, and then it'll be the end of this video. About like booking and things like that, and cost and all of that. Well, let me just get into that real quick, and then it'll be the end of this video. So if you're not interested in that part, I will say farewell to you now, and that is totally fine. So until the next video, stay blessed, and I love each and every one of you. And if you want to hang out for the rest of that, then we're about to get into that. So here we go. Punta Cana Resort and Club, which is a huge property owned by a whole bunch of people that are shareholders. Julio Iglesias, Oscar de la Renta, and a bunch of others. There was a little footage of the sign of them if you saw in the hotel. But on that property, Punta Cana Club and Resorts, there are different restaurants, there are different hotels. There's a place called the Haciendas, which you can buy to own or rent them from other people. There are like award-winning tennis courts and golf courses there. That's like huge there, and things like that. So the shuttle from anywhere there will take you for free in there. You cannot. Last time we were there, the shuttle also took you to Punta Cana Village, to where we went to the supermarket, but it was no longer doing that. So anywhere we went was a $20 ride. Anywhere, literally, that was just the price anywhere when you called a taxi. To the airport, which is literally a 5-minute ride, $20. And to the supermarket, $20. To the village, $20. Everything was $20. So you can absolutely stay where I stayed and never leave, just at the hotel. They have 2 restaurants there. And it's really, the food is great. And of course they have room service, and they have a couple of bars. They have like a lobby bar and one called the Kite Bar, which is like by the pool. So, and then people will come to you at the beach or the pool and ask you if you want drinks and all that. And everything goes to your room and you pay at the end. With any way you want, a combination of credit cards. And although the website said they were no longer accepting cash, they were, if you wanted to use that to mix with your payment at the end. Even the restaurants that are not at your actual hotel, if it's on the property, you give them your room number too, and it gets charged to your room for when you check out. So it's really, really cool. We did stay there before, and we liked it so much that we went back to the same place. So that goes to tell you something right there. It has about 4.5 stars out of 5 in every single review. It's absolutely amazing. And Westin is an affiliate of Marriott, right? So it's a really, really nice hotel. Everybody is super nice, super helpful. The water in the room is potable. I never know how to say it. Potable, I believe. So they give you bottles of water in the room, you know, because you have to brush your teeth with the bottled water too and things like that. But they constantly refill that for you. There's a coffee pot in the room. You can get a microwave or a refrigerator for $10 each per night. I always choose the fridge at minimum so that you can get whatever you want. I don't know. All right, so my airfare, I will only fly nonstop when it's an option. You know, sometimes it's just not. Like when I go to Greece, and then go to my island, it's very hard to go nonstop. I don't even think it's possible, honestly. So you have to stop at least somewhere else in Europe and then go to my island. So, but anytime it's possible, that's the only way I'm going. So I made sure to get nonstop flights. I was not, for something that's short, I'm not trying to stop anywhere. No. So I went with American, and I booked that through Travelocity. And we got great rates, I think. I think it was... Well, I'll tell you what the total price was, and then you can kind of figure it out from that, I guess. The hotel, and the total for all of that combined was $16.75, something ridiculously cheap in my opinion, ridiculously cheap. I have a friend of mine who's going with her husband and her son, just the 3 of them, to Hershey, Pennsylvania. like by the park or in the park or whatever for like a weekend. And she was saying how she got such a great deal, and it was $2,800. I'm sorry, what? I can't do it. I don't know. I just can't do it. So for $1,675, I'd rather fly to a tropical country. I don't know. Just me. I don't know. But so I thought, in comparison, dirt cheap, like just ridiculous. And then at the end, all right, so my 2 trips to the grocery store, I probably spent about $250-ish, between $200 and $250 on both those trips. $80 in cabs, probably in taxis, that, you know, throughout all of our excursions. And that's including like the airport front and back, and then 2 separate trips to grocery stores front and back. So wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, it's like 120, right? Guys, you know I don't math. I think it's 120. I think. Anyway, okay. So I spent that. That's obviously out of pocket. And then my bill at the end, my incidental bills for all of my meals, for all of my poolside drinks, for all of that, it was a little hefty. It was like $750 for the 5 nights. And we got the free breakfast. We got the room upgraded to free breakfast. So, because not all rooms, like, just, they don't automatically have it. Or I could have ordered room service every night and it would have been cheaper, because our first room service was like $72. There's a reason why my bill was so high. Like, I definitely could have kept it lower. I could have ordered room service every night and it would have been cheaper, because our first room service was like $72, like that, and all that food. But then our other dinners were usually like $150 between the 2 of us every single night. You know, 3 courses, sodas, bottled water, whatever. We don't drink. That would have been more money. But I also saw that they offer a package. I saw it somewhere online that you can like upgrade to unlimited like food and drink for $89 a day. That's amazing, because that's way cheaper than like going a la carte, you know, or whatever. But anyway, so on the beach with like pillows around it and a table, that's called the romantic dinner. It's on the beach, you book it, it has a set menu, you choose what you want. It comes with a bottle of champagne, although I bought a bottle of non-alcoholic wine from the supermarket when we went, and they had it ready for us, and it was in the ice bucket and all that. It was awesome. That's $150, which is, that's nothing, right? But then there's a 10% service charge on everything, and then I always left an additional 10% as a tip, and then the tax there is 18%, so the tax is very high. So our $150 romantic dinner was $192 with the service charge and the tax, and then I left him another $20, so it was like $212, you know, $22 appetizer type thing. So that added up kind of quickly too. But that was just like, we saw it there. We saw a couple people do it a couple nights that we were there, and we're like, let's see if we get lucky enough that it's available. And it was. So we did it, and it was super cool. So if you go, I highly recommend doing that. Then we also, you saw the like restaurant that was like on the marina. That was pretty pricey. It was one of those like $36 entree, you know, $22 appetizer type thing. So that added up kind of quickly too. But we did like super special dinners. We ordered whatever we want, didn't care about anything, because we weren't there for that long. And it's like, you know, it's like probably your one big vacation for the year. So do it up. That $89 a day thing is an option, and I don't know if it's per person or what, but that would just be something to look into. But I highly recommend this place. Even after the first time I came back, I recommended this place to everyone, all of my friends, everyone in my family. I'm like, you really just need to go. Like, even if it's for like a weekend, if you can swing it or whatever, like a long weekend, just go. Like, I highly recommend. So, and then also let me say that the like between $200 and $250 that I said I spent at the supermarket trips 2 times, that was like all of my gifts as well as our like snacks and sandwich stuff and drinks that you saw, and water and more water. But I bought Dominican cigars, I bought Cuban cigars, because the supermarket has humidors, so like walk-in humidors. So I got a whole bunch of cigars to bring back, and you know, I got chocolate, I got coffee, I got my stepfather a bottle of award-winning rum from the supermarket to bring back, and like, so that was all my gifts as well. And then we spent $25 at the toy store for little man. But and getting him gifts that had absolutely nothing to do with the Dominican Republic, but he didn't care. And then I got him a t-shirt from the airport that said Punta Cana. Anyway, I also saw on the hotel's website, Westin Punta Cana, I saw something to the effect of book 4 nights, get the 5th free. So there's that going on too. But I just wanted to, you know, kind of throw this all out there, and like all of my gifts as well as our like snacks and sandwich stuff and drinks that you saw. And another thing that I wanted to add in is that when we had to go get the rapid antigen COVID tests for our return back to the US, which is required, they used the old school ones, the ones that they were using here, like at the very, very beginning. And I knew that it was going to be a problem when my sweet nurse told me, so the ones that we use go deeper than the ones that you have in the US. And I was like, oh boy. So it was those. I had to put my head all the way back, and like, it was like this big, and it went like, whew, that was intense. My eyes started gushing with tears, and it was rough. It was rough. And I started coughing afterwards. It was crazy. I actually just had a virtual doctor's appointment with my doctor, and I told him about it. He's like, no. That is so unnecessary. Why are they doing that? Like, well, anyway, I just want to tell you that too. So until the next video, stay blessed, my friends. I love each and every one of you.